Hi guys, welcome to this Moneycontrol live stream. You're watching Midday Mood Check with me, Nandita, Khemka, and my colleague Yatin, Mota. Well, Yatin, turning out to be a terrific Tuesday for the markets, given the fact that 19,500 is back on the charts. The Nifty is clocking in triple-digit gains today, and the Sensex is also up somewhere around 500 points or thereabouts. And what's heartening is that all the sectors are trading in the green, led by the auto as well as FMCG pack. In fact, even the IT pack is trading in the green ahead of numbers from TCS and HCL Tech tomorrow. Of course, it was supposed to be a seasonally strong quarter for the tech giants, but of course, with what's happening in key markets like US and Europe, it's expected to be a tepid quarter for the likes of TCS, HCL Tech, and the others. So that's one thing we'll be watching out for tomorrow. But for now, advance decline ratio in favor of gains. In advances rather, and if you look at the Nifty gainers, Eicher Motors, that was one of the top losers last week. Given the fact that we saw new entrants in the premium bike segment, but today it is emerging as the top gainer on the index. Apollo Hospitals, Britannia, HUL Maruti among the other gainers. On the flip side, losers are few and far between today, but UPL, HCL Tech, and some of the metal counters like JSW Steel and Tata Steel that were among the top gainers yesterday are on the losing end. Talk about Vedanta, it has dipped somewhere around 2% on the back of Foxconn calling off the chip JV worth $19.5 billion. But Vedanta has clarified that it is in talks with other players for a chip factory in India. So that's one counter to watch out for. Aside of that, a lot of counters are buzzing on the back of order wins in the mid and small cap ends. Both the mid and small cap indices are trading with solid gains today. But Yatin, let's talk about some of the movers.
Yeah, so the entire defense pack is in focus. PSU defense stocks like BDL, Mazagon, Kochi Shipyard are moving in trade anywhere between 7 to 12%. We also have the private sector defense companies which are doing well. In fact, Premier Explosive has received a 550 crore order from the Air Force for flares, and post that big order win, the stock is up 20%. We also have Zen Technologies. That company has got an export order, post with the stock is up 14%. So very strong moves coming in for the entire defense sector. CET, after the strong 15-20% move, that stock is witnessing some profit taking, down 3%. Sonata Software, Sumitomo Chemicals are the other stocks which are witnessing some bit of pressure. But clearly, if you look at the stocks in the F&O space, Polycab is buzzing. That stock is up 5%, new 52-week high. RBL Bank, that stock is up 5%, 195 rupees, and strong going for that one. Philip Carbon, and they announced the expansion plans commencement in Gujarat. So their Mundra unit is operational. Post with the stock has moved 5%. Kalyan Jewelers, Tata Motors, DVR, Data Patterns, CG Power, PFC, REC are the other stocks which are making fresh 52-week highs and are buzzing on very large volumes today.
Right, some of the other movers I want to point out is CarTrade. That stock was up 17%. It will be acquiring OLX's auto business for 500 crore rupees or thereabouts. So that stock is buzzing. L&T also, I think, signed a mastership repair agreement with US Navy. And on the back of that, it was doing pretty okay. Minda Corp has bagged the 750 crore. Right. So that stock was also buzzing. In fact, Suzlon has bagged another order, and that stock was also, in the limelight. Aside of that, Elecon Engineering has reported its first quarter earnings. Earnings are pretty good. 70% jump in profit. Margins have expanded to 24%, and that stock was up 13 to 14%, reacting to strong earnings. In the second half, of course, I think looks like we are going to maintain this momentum, but lots of cues to watch out for this week, starting with first quarter earnings. You have the likes of HCL Tech, TCS, as I mentioned. Then later on, you have DMart also reporting earnings towards the end of the week. And a lot of data also expected out of US, inflation data and all that will be watched out for. And I think domestically also inflation and IIP data will be coming out. So we'll have lots to digest this week and a lot of action-packed developments on the economic as well as corporate front. So we'll be watching out for that. But I think we've summed up all the movers and shakers in today's session. But we'll be back at 3:30 p.m. With all the market close action and of course stocks that will be on our radar this afternoon. So don't forget to tune in at 3:30 p.m. for closing bell. But for now, it's a goodbye from me and Yatin. Thanks a lot for watching.